What is up, team? How you guys doing today? Been a minute, right? Crap, I just my pencil. There it is. What are you guys doing today? Oh, wrong way. There we go. All right. So, how you guys doing? Having a great day, honestly. Why? Pretty good day today. You know, it's just one of those days. Still trying to figure out who I'm gonna start the stream off with for drawing purposes, but uh, either way, I'll be up for probably be on for a bit. Honestly, maybe like 10 p.m. might be around there. Um, but yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So, who do we want to draw today? Let's see. Go through. Let me grab my list right here. Actually, I'm gonna look at some of our top 10 for anime. Um, hmm. I'm thinking. Hmm. This is a tough one because like I kind of want to pick one of the like a side character. You know, I don't know if I want to pick a main character right now at least. I might do a main character later, but I'm feeling some side characters currently. Um. Hmm. All right. So how about be right back? Actually, we're gonna draw a character. Oh, all right. I'm gonna draw someone from Jujutsu Kaisen. Hmm. You know what? Actually, I know who I want to draw. One sec. Gotta look up a reference picture. Oh man. Let's see. Let's- Oh, did not mean to do that. Give me one sec, team. I'm excited because I've been wanting to draw this character for a minute. I'm not gonna say who it is, at least not quite yet. uh, but if you guys can get it, good for you. Uh, let's see. I like to try and draw from manga panels specifically. I don't know why. I really like manga panels. Let's see. All right, I think we got our picture. Ah, messed it up. All right, we got our picture. So let's see. Black speck. Is that a pencil marking? No. Okay. Well, there's a black speck on my tab. So we're gonna start. We're gonna start one of my favorite places to start when I'm drawing, which is the nose. So if I'm ever doing any drawings that are based off of like a reference image specifically, so like manga panels, I like to start with the nose. I don't know why. I to me it makes sense as like the center of the face. So if I know what I want to draw, then I know where it is in relation to the nose. So also that is probably really loud and I apologize. Let me turn that down. There we go. Is that might be better. Hope that's not like blowing out your eardrums. Um but yeah, I like to start with the nose whenever I'm doing reference drawing. So we're gonna. All right. Cool. So I'm gonna shade this in real quick just so I can keep track of it. You're gonna find that I have a uh, ADHD brain, especially whenever I'm drawing. I have a hard time. One of my biggest problems with drawing is trusting the process. Like I am so bad at trusting the process. It's not even funny. There's a lot of unfinished drawings because of this, which sucks. But see, so that is about. Oh, yeah, so we're gonna go. Sasageyo, Shinzo Sasageyo. That this like there's like a single black dot right there, and it is. I keep going to swipe it away, but it won't go anywhere. Um. All right. So, and we also got some shading for this. We're gonna go. Starts off like a nice, kind of follows the nose. make it a little bit thinner. Okay. From there, we're going to go a little bit over to the left. It kind of bleeds into this. So Shinzo Sasageo from Attack on Titan just slaps every time. I don't care. It's such a good opening. All right. So from here, right about it's gonna be behind this. Cool. It's gonna be behind this, up a little bit, about halfway. That makes sense. Okay, cool. So oh, where there's some really loud people outside my apartment right now. Let's see. From there, we're going to go. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. So we're gonna go ahead and... Oh, also, one of my favorite things I picked up recently is this. This right here. It's an eraser pencil. I love this thing. It's so good. And it sharpens just like a regular pencil. So now that we got that eye done, let's go ahead and move over. Well, not done, but I'm gonna move on over to the other side. So the other side is actually I'm not happy with this. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna alter this eye for sure. Not happy with this. Another thing I need to work on though is I need to get work on my uh pressure when I'm drawing. I have a hard. I think I just have a heavy hand. I don't know why. I just want every line to be solidified. Is sort of what my brain tells me. Like I need to just be okay with like these very light, delicate lines. Like yeah, I need to be okay with it, but it's just hard. Um. Now we go over here. Oh, actually, somebody's working the other eye, so we're gonna work on the other eye. This one's a little bit more angled, and it's a little bit right about here. Yeah, a couple slashes right here. Kind of follows this nose, and then we're gonna go down, and then we're gonna go back up. But I mean, today was a good day for me. You know, I had an enjoyable time today. It wasn't too bad. I mean, I had to go to work, but you know, aside from that, since I've gotten home and this morning, whenever before I left, because I usually up and around and about in my apartment before I leave for about an hour or so. So I'm usually playing video games or drawing if I'm feeling it, or I'm trying to get some chores done. Like, and I don't know why, but like I am so ready to do stuff specifically in the morning. Like I feel so productive whenever I'm like up and around in the morning. Uh, keep going there. Some slashes over here. And then I'm gonna throw in just a couple. Might lengthen this eyebrow actually. Yeah, I think we'll lengthen this eyebrow. Yeah, it's just a little bit. It doesn't have to be super drastic. Um, and so basically, the way that my mind works whenever I'm drawing the reference image, so I said, you know, as I mentioned, that the nose to me is the center point. So everything in relation I can build. Like this to me is my foundation, is right here. And so from there, right, like if I like let's say, okay, I need to work on the hair, which is I'll be getting to that actually pretty shortly. Because that's gonna be one of the next landmarks of the face for me to use because now I know based off my reference picture the hair in relation to the eyebrow and to the eyes. So I basically work from wherever my base is. So for me, and other artists are probably gonna be different, right? Is the nose. The nose is such a good point for me. I like a good base point. Okay, look at that one right there. Uh, Hold on one sec, team. Okay, cool. Ah, I'm gonna throw some shading right there, you know. So this is honestly, I feel like it's an underrated character in from Jujutsu Kaisen. So that's the only hint I can really give you is they're a good guy in Jujutsu Kaisen. I need to get into this eraser a little bit. All right, got my eraser nice and needed, so let's erase hopefully a little bit better. All right. Now from here, I know as well that the mouth crevice, like not mouth crevice, the mouth creases, um, are going to be right around this area right here. So I'm actually going to start off with the mouth though, and the mouth width-wise is going from here to here, and that's right about yeah, and right about yeah, right about there. So this isn't like a definitive okay every time I draw this is how it's gonna be. But whenever if I'm gonna draw a manga panel, I want to try to draw that manga panel. So I want to try to get it relatively close, and I'll usually go back and try to throw in like my own shading style or something, just to try to make it my own or try to do something different with it if I can, or if I get a inspiration. So. Let's see, so throw in some. Put this back there. Let me grab the thing. See, that's the thing I like about this specific to the like the eraser pencils. It's good for getting into like these weird areas, so we don't erase everything because obviously I don't need to erase everything. Um, but yeah, man, I picked it up I think at like Hobby Lobby for $4. It came with two of them, which is nice. But easily a decent purchase for if someone who's like someone who's drawing consistently. Uh, I like it. Been very useful for me. Crap. Oh, I gotta put my hair back up. Fortunately, I got some strands right in my face. Makes drawing very annoying. All right, hair is back up and it is no longer in my eyes, and hopefully it stays that way. Oh, all right. See, I just like I'm looking at it, and once again, my biggest problem is trusting the process. So I'm gonna do my best to not just think about it as like this is the finished piece because it's not. I'm just gonna work through the anxiety of this not turning out the way I want it to. But so far, I am thinking it's not bad. It's coming all right. Um, Shade in this area just to give it a little bit more um separation, a little bit more frame. We also need to throw in a little bit more dark lines, or at least darkish lines, just to bolden the negative space. Uh, and then we're gonna go drop this to add the lower lip, like that little, I guess, lip. Um, and then we're gonna throw the head kind of sideways. So I'm actually we're gonna erase this. We're gonna erase this line. All right. And now that we got the mouth, or at least the majority of it, oh my lord, I don't want to talk about it. I'm so sorry, team. What is this? I didn't even notice. I apologize. Also, why is this not focused? Hold on one sec. figure video. That's definitely not better. I think right about there, I guess. I want to keep that back out here. Definitely don't want that. Ooh wee. And we're also going to change the light a little bit. Definitely don't want that. Probably the best one. Let's see here. Cool. All right. Zoom focus. Focus is off. That's good. Do not want it to autofocus. It was getting really. That's a little bit better actually. All right. We'll set it right there. If it is still too blurry, please let me know in chat, and I will do my best to edit that. But right now, if you are just joining us, we are drawing a character from Jujutsu Kaisen. If you know the character, feel free to drop the name in the chat. And we're going to get started on the hair for this character. So, once again, if you are just joining us, I like to draw, whenever I draw like manga panels or something off of a reference, I start with the nose. So from there, I've moved from the nose to the nose, nostrils to the nose, and then over here to the eye, left eye, the right eye, eyebrows, and then the mouth. So now I'm going to go from the eyebrows to the hair. That right there is my next part of the process. So we're going to go, I like, go right about there. I'm actually going to pull this up a little bit, pull it back, I guess. I'm going to pull it right about here. And then we're going to go up. And let me throw this over yonder. Honestly, and you guys will find this out pretty soon. Hair is probably my weakest point. I have a lot of trouble getting hair, and whether it's realistic looking hair, anime style hair, it doesn't matter. I have a hard time getting hair to be the way I want it to be. We go from here. Throw this off. We're gonna go slope it down. Throw this over there. Cool. This is gonna go up to here. Actually, we're gonna erase this a little bit. See, the ear doesn't look right to me. At least this one. I'm gonna we're gonna keep going. If we have to come back and erase it, we'll come back and erase it. So far, not feeling that ear though. That's for sure. Now, from there, we'll come back to that bit. Uh, Maybe that's why. Let's see. Go. All right. And get all that junk out of there. I'm gonna move over here so there's like a little, you know. And then we're gonna go. I hate hair, man. Hair is not fun for me at all. But one way to get better. Keep working on it. Uh, okay. Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and cut that part right there. Go ahead and move on to the forehead form, I guess. Probably best word for it. Go ahead and yeah, I like that better. Much wider. Go with a little bit of a wider piece. You know? Hmm. Give me 1 sec. All right, I am back. Sorry about that. Don't like that line. No, 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 no. Do not like that one. Also, I think it's probably about time that we get one of these boys. And by that, I mean something to rest my hand on so I don't smudge up this drawing. Okay. Nah. Actually, I'm going to erase this one. I don't like how that one looked. There we go. Sorry about the shakiness. Hope you're not queasy. Hope you're not queasy. Okay. Okay. Actually, you know what? I feel like what we need some music. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Up more. Definitely need to go up more because that. Well, no, actually, I had it right. That was the worst part. Go back a little bit. So because of the way, like, for this image, right, the head is shifted, like it's looking that way. That's why we're only seeing like a little bit of this guy, this little ear, and a lot more on that ear. So with that being said, uh, we need to actually we're gonna pull back just about the entire jaw. I mean, not the entire jaw, but majority of it. So we're gonna pull this back. I'm gonna go. So if anyone has any ideas as to who I'm drawing, go ahead and drop them down in the comments. I like that a little better. Some more square jaw. And then we're going to go up. Hmm. Yeah, definitely like that better. That looks a little bit better for the left ear. Now we're going to go up a little bit and then. Cool. Hmm. Hmm. And then from there, let's go ahead and add in the eyes. So we're getting close to it's going to be relatively obvious who it is. Let's go and throw in. I really like this character. I do wish they got more screen time in Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, not that they don't get a decent amount, and what they do get is usually really good, but I would like to see them a little bit more. Personally, one thing I really like about Gege's art style is the very like dramatic angles. Like some of these angles he gets are just so good. Um, but Gege, two of my top like two of my top favorite artists as like manga art is Chainsaw Man Tatsuki Fujimoto and Gege crap. I actually feel so bad. I can't remember his last name. Oh, don't worry, I got the thing here. Gege Akutami. Uh love the art styles of both of them. Like Chainsaw Man is phenomenal. Um I worked. Ooh, actually, I did do a Chainsaw Man drawing not that long ago. This one was really fun to do. Like I loved the angles and everything, like the shading I had to do with it. Like this was a really fun drawing. But Tatsuki Fujimoto and Gege Akutami are just both really good at creating these very atmospheric scenes. And uh Tatsuki Fujimoto's facial, like the facial expressions he does for both main characters, side characters, and really everybody is always solid. Like it's always a good facial expression. Um let's see. We're gonna go okay. Keep that one there. We're gonna move over to the side. One is gonna have a wee bit more showing. Need this back. Haha. There we go. Anyone has got any ideas as to who I'm drawing, you are more than welcome to drop them in the chat. Uh, I think at this point it's relatively obvious, yeah, but could be wrong, could be wrong. Just shade this area in. Try to get this looking a little bit more defined, because like, so this right here is my hardest thing whenever I draw. Is also that jaw is really making me mad now that I'm looking at it. Oh my lord! Oh, no one told me it was that bad. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pull that back. I think it needs to come more this way, like for sure, because it doesn't make sense that this side would be um, thicker than this side. So let's go ahead and take back a decent chunk of this. It's okay though, accidents happen. So just made all that progress too, but oh well. I think I like something like and that's why we use light pencil strokes, which is something I don't do. So that's why I said jokingly we use light strokes because I don't know how to do that. Definitely something I need to learn. But yeah, I am not super great at using light strokes when drawing. I'm very heavy-handed, and it is definitely something I need to work with or figure out how to make it work for me. One of the two. So, we're gonna go. You know what soundtrack just always slaps for some reason? I don't know why I'm thinking about it right now, but Tarzan's soundtrack just every single time. Oh, that and Hercules. Hercules and Tarzan's soundtrack just chef's kiss. I'm gonna go a little bit this way. I'm gonna shade this. We're gonna go this way. But how are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having a good day. I think we talk about that a lot, but it's just you just gotta appreciate the good days in life. Definitely gotta appreciate the good days. Put this back. I don't really need to worry about darkening the lines too much right now. I'll go over it with pen later. Uh, we're gonna kind of then. Hmm. Now, I am gonna add just like this bit right here. So whoops, got the ear there. Actually, that's the hair. I'm gonna shade the hair anyways, so not a big deal. Let's go ahead and add in these eyes. All right, cool. So we got the eyes in. And if any of you guessed Inumaki, you were correct. Now, so I'm gonna go through. We're gonna add some of our own types of shading. Well, not even types of shading, just shading in general to add some more depth to Inumaki here. Let's see. Just gonna add in a little circle here as well. Oh, this is an enjoyable night for me. I'm just having, we're just relaxing. I'm having a great time personally. Hope anyone who's watching is as well. We're gonna go ahead and add. Definitely need to add something to the ears. That's for sure. They're just a huge blank spot that is just taking my eye right to them. That's that ADHD thing I was talking about. Um, because in my mind, the way my mind works, right, is if I'm going to work on something and I notice that in order to do that something easier or more efficiently, um, and I'm missing something in order to do it that way, then I immediately get distracted. One of my favorite scenes for to explain, I feel like it's such a good scene to explain ADHD, and it's from Malcolm in the Middle. And I don't know how many people watch that show, but man, honestly, low key, that show was funny. It was so good. Um, but there's a scene where the dad, Walter White from Breaking Bad, um, he starts running through. I want to say he was trying to replace a light bulb, or he had an original task. So his wife gave him a task, and I want to say the task was to um, it's Spiral too, and I'm like, that's such a thing that would happen to me, and actually happened before I was getting the stream set up, and now I'm going off on a tangent. Okay, I need to get back to Malcolm in the Middle. So he basically let's say he has to change the light bulb. So he goes to change the light bulb, and he opens up the drawer with the light bulb in it, and it starts to squeak. And he's like, oh, okay, so I need to get some WD-40 to fix the squeaky drawer. So he's like, okay, cool, let me go grab my WD-40. Goes to get the WD-40, it's empty. He's like, all right, well, now I have to go to the store to get some WD-40 because this is important, because he completely forgot what the task was, right? Um, and he goes to get in and he realizes that he has to change the oil in his car. So he changes the oil in his car, and his wife comes in and she's like, hey, did you change the light bulb? And he's like, what does it look like I'm doing? And that just hits so hard for me. Like it's how I am at work. It's how I am with this drawing. It's how I am with streaming right now. I'm drawing now. I'm over here talking about Malcolm in the Middle, and look at where we're at. Anime stream talking about Malcolm in the Middle. So I'm gonna go. I feel like that right there might be part of the problem that I have with this. So I'm going to just like the top half of this, you know, just like the top part. So I want to push this up a little bit more, like this. Because I like he's yelling in this scene, right? So this scene we want it to be higher up and at that angle that we talked about earlier. That looks fucking awful. Good God. Okay. These ones right here can stay because these ones right here are a lot more uh further away on the other side of the face. They're not as like precise as these ones are. And we need to start darkening some of these lines. Shade this in a little bit more. I think we're pretty close to this drawing being done. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go up here, darken these lines a little bit, just so we can get an idea of what this is actually going to look like. So, got that done. Now we need to add some sort of definition because this just looks like a plate of teeth, you know? That's a terrifying thought. So, oh my God, I can hear my cat purring at my feet. He's so loud. I love him. And I want a very, very light shading like up here in this area. Um, I think that's just gonna look a little bit better. Uh, right there, and then let's do some. One thing that's weird about Gege Akutami's drawing, like art style, though, is that he and some of his actually includes like individualized teeth, which I mean, I'm not gonna say I've read like a huge selection of manga. I mean, I've read a decent amount, but it's just I don't know. I normally don't see teeth whenever I see manga panels and stuff. Look at this. I was wanting to do the ear, and then we left the ear, and now we're gonna go back back to the ear. Uh, Goodness, it is hard out here for ADHD drawing, man. It is rough out here. Oh, neck pops. Love the neck pops. Water break time. Man, looking at this drawing from where we were earlier, I'm happy with it so far. That being said, I do think this needs to go up to here. But that's fine, because what we're going to do is shade this in right here. So we're going to fix this. We're just going to cover it up, because that's what we do. Listen, all I'm saying is if Bob Ross can cover up accidents and mistakes, then so can anybody. In fact, I'm pretty sure he preached that a lot. Oh man. You ever go back and like rewatch some of the old Bob Ross paintings? I think they have them on Netflix still. Uh, throw in some lines right there. And now I know that from this section to yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, cool. Now I think I'm going to get my pens, and by get them, I'm gonna drag them right here. Um, I I'm gonna go with a 5.5. I like the 0.5. I think it's a nice width for outlining personally. Um, and this might bug some people. I don't have a specific order on how I tackle inking. This is a free for all because that's just the type of person that I am. I also need to remember how to do a continuous line. Now, I do want this darker, so I'm gonna go back over it about a little bit over. Same thing over here. Get that, and then we're gonna go. Yeah, yeah. That one there. So, if you don't know anything about Jujutsu Kaisen, the reason this young gentleman here looks like he is screaming at the top of his lungs is because he has what is called a speech ability, which means that whatever he says, he has the ability to essentially make people have to do what he says. Uh, so, like, literally, if he says die and you're not a strong enough person to resist even a little bit of it, you will literally just die. Um, Very strong, very cool character, very uh what's the word I'm looking for? He's a very caring character too. Like he has a good heart, which is nice. Whenever you have like strong characters like that that have good hearts. Um well, anyways. Um Great character though. Love him to death. And I highly suggest anyone that likes to read or watch anime check out Jujutsu Kaisen. They got a movie out, and the movie was super solid. I cannot wait to actually own it. I plan on buying it. I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed that movie. Let's see. Ah, that was a horrible circle. We'll figure out. We'll figure out something. We'll figure out something. Um, actually, I kind of want to see the other one just. Now let's go ahead and get. And then I'm also gonna go in a little bit later with like a very fine pen, probably I might even do like a 0.05 for shading in the eye area, but very light shading. We don't want to do anything heavy over there. Uh, now we're gonna go to the hair. And for certain areas, to try to like mimic Gege's art style, we're gonna add some pretty bold lines. And like right here, for instance, we're gonna add a much bolder line to add to that depth of the ear. In fact, even this part right here, this line that we're about to work on, like this is going to be a pretty thick line, honestly. So in order to make sure it doesn't look like, I'm just throwing these lines because I kind of am, but we're going to go back over it. That. And I'm just going to go ahead and freehand the ear here. We're just going to. And this part down here is also a particularly dark line. And actually, you know what? So I don't normally do it, because I don't have my hand control for like the angle and whatnot. It usually doesn't work out. But we're gonna try using a brush tip for this because Gege has a lot of lines that require like a heavy to a light. So we're gonna try to go over this. Let's see how it goes. Actually, even gets a little bit. And then the bottom of the ear is another one of the. Oh my god, I need to get my hand off the edge of this art book. Oh my god, I have neighbors right now that are just blasting music like obnoxiously. Or that's a car. I actually don't know, and if you can hear that, I do apologize. That is ridiculous. Let's see. throw that up there. Nova, please stop licking yourself that loudly. Oh my lord, lady. That is a dog, by the way. I just want to hold on. I just want to preface by saying that that is indeed a dog. Like, I don't know why, but this is oddly peaceful to me. You know, like this is a relaxing day. This is a chill day. Like even at work, like work was it wasn't really chaotic. You know, it was all right. Like the overall day was good, and then I get to come here, I get to do this, and I get to spend time with anyone that wants to stop by, chat. And we're gonna go ahead and make these little ones right here. Down. Then yeah, we'll go back through later with a like a very much a lot lighter of a pen or thinner of a pen. But for now, see, like it's so weird to me how inking can change a drawing. I mean, at least to me, like I feel like looking at this now, after the inking process. And obviously, it's much cleaner lines, so hopefully. Um, but it's definitely wild to me to think that this looked drastically different 5 minutes ago. I'm not really too concerned about like the hair actually like connecting. And there's a reason for that. Once I go back through with the liner, I'm gonna add some we're gonna add some like stray hairs like coming out from like these areas. That's the plan anyways. Now here is I'm gonna go ahead and just fill this section in. All right, cool. Now we got that. Go ahead and keep filling that out. Ooh, ooh, that felt great. Hitting me? Oof, man. Love a good pop, especially on the hands. I've been doing a lot of typing today. And now I'm doing drawing, so my hands, oof. Especially the knuckles, fingers, oh man. Cool. Now that we have that, all right. We'll call that part right there good, and then we'll continue on to the section right here, which is now we need to finish off that part right there, and then that one goes off to that. Get this section over here. All right. So getting there, we're getting there. Uh, not gonna lie, the mouth is not doesn't look super great to me. Uh, but but I will. We'll just let the drawing be right. Like this is fine. Um, we still need to finish off the stripes as well as the shading in some areas. This is a 0.1. Should be good. We'll use a 0.1 for this. And we want to make sure that we add in the little like doodads here and there. And we'll make sure we add in the stripes, right? Because that's his design. So do this. Throw these ones over here. That, yeah, and then we go. That try to make sure that we change the shape of these based off the folds. It's very important to like make it actually look, somewhat decent. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and we're gonna take this. Go ahead and erase just all of this ugliness. Down there later with the liner. Not me to do that. Oh, sorry. Turn that back on. Make sure we fix the hair, the ears. See if we can get this line. This might be a stubborn line. Not too bad. Can't forget the eyebrows. Alright. Let's actually grab our brush. Like these. Alright. Grab. I need. I want to shade this in. Ooh, actually, you know what? I do have a gray Sharpie. Give me one sec. Black Sharpie. Sharpie. God damn it. I know there's a gray Sharpie in here somewhere. Put it in there myself. Too much crap in my craft drawer. Ah, there it is. Okay. I have a lighter one as well. Actually, I have two gray Sharpies. One light, one slightly lighter. How do Sharpies just go around missing? from a drawer that I'm the only one who uses. What kind of BS lie is this? I just bought a slightly lighter Sharpie. Ah. Oh, I got this Sharpie. This might come in handy later. Well, I guess we are. Oh, never mind. It's right in front of my face. Just kidding, team. Found it. Oop, dropped something. Alright. So I think I want to use the. I want to use this one. Now, here's the only thing about Sharpies that is not as bad as the marker, the brush I was using. I have to be very careful about making sure I'm going in the same direction. That is a hard thing for me to do. By the way, thank you for the like, Jacob. I appreciate it. Now, let's need to actually keep that piece of paper clean. I don't know why I've been using that, but oh well. Oh, this will work. Uh, Perfect. All right. All right, team, wish me luck because if there's one thing I am not good at, it's going the same direction whenever I'm coloring something in. So, hmm, actually kind of nervous about this because I know. So here's. Hold on one second. So the problem is with the Sharpie that I found is that you got to be very careful because if you'll notice, right, like with the gray Sharpie, the one I'm about to use, it's very easy. Like even if you're going in the same direction, you have to have the not temperature, pressure correct. Because even like I mean even down here it wasn't too bad, but it's still there. Um, so I might. I'm almost tempted to not use. I could use a pencil. Let's use the pencil. That right there would work. Yeah, I'll just do that. Because it's not going to be as dark as a marker, and it should be realistically fine. We'll also use the pencil for some of the other areas. Uh-oh. Damn it. I jammed my lead. Hold on one sec. All right, guys. Time to fix mechanical pencil. Uh, there we go. All right, keep that lid in there. That was annoying. But, oh well. If I recall, the last time it jammed like this, the fix was right. Uh, you stay right there. I think that's. Yeah, I think that was jamming it. Okay. Ah! This is so terrifying. Alright. I love this pencil, but to be fair, this is the second time it has jammed on me, which is kind of sad. Uh, I really do like it. It is a cool pencil. Uh, Alright, cool. Now, also, go back through here, erase where I dragged that piece of lead. Also, this eye was still pencily. Actually, both the eyes were. Come on, chat. You're supposed to be telling me whenever I miss these details. So we're going to just. How you guys doing today? Well, how's everyone doing? Or tonight, I guess, because it's nighttime now. Everyone having a good, had a good day slash having a good night. Having a great night. Like this is just, I'm having a good time. Now, I will say it's not turning out exactly like I wanted to, but I am happy with the end result. Uh, definitely a process that I'm glad I trusted. Not always the easiest thing, as I've talked about earlier in the stream. Trusting the process is very hard for me to do, but sometimes we come out with some decent drawings. At least I think so. Um, Now this is my first time really drawing this character. Um, I've like kind of like doodled every now and then at work. Sometimes I'm gonna go ahead and just fill in this area over here because this is actually a just fill it out. Yeah, because this is all black anyways. Now we take the pencil. Also, I put the sketchbook. I just have a sketchbook on my lap. How did I just drop? Okay, it doesn't matter. Go ahead and shade in this other shoulder over here. Shade in this little bit right here on the top part. Try to make it as not seamless, I guess, because that's out the window. That was out the window whenever I picked up a pencil. All right, we don't do seamless on this stream whenever we're drawing. All right, we do we do our best. We do our best. Uh, we try to have a good time while we're doing it. Shade that in a little bit. I could have sworn, I might be wrong. I thought I had a picture I drew of the guy. Oh, what was his name? One of the main dudes from Samurai Champloo. The dude the voice same voice actor as Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop. I can't remember his name. That was a good show. Samurai Champloo was a great show. Like it is like they blend hip hop the same way. Not hip hop. Yeah, no, they Samurai Champloo blended hip hop the same way that Cowboy Bebop blended jazz into anime, and it does it in a really good way. Samurai Champloo is really good. I highly recommend Samurai Champloo and Cowboy Bebop both. Plus the voice actor for Spike Spiegel and the guy whose name I can't remember. Oh my god. I concur. Samurai Champloo. Yes, right. Love Samurai Champloo. So good. Uh, Go ahead and go over. Try to shade in some of this mouth right here. Doesn't look as black and white. I want to add some shades of gray in there. And then we're gonna grab our pencil. By the way, Renegade, how you doing today? Not pencil. Need a marker. That's brush. 0.3, 0.1. 0.1 should work. 0.1 will work. Hope you're having a good day, Dragon. Having a great day, honestly. And let's go ahead and throw in some. I'm gonna throw in something that kind of defines the teeth a little bit. And we'll throw in some. I might actually have to get a thinner. I'm gonna go get my 0.05. I feel like that's a little bit more. Might be a little bit better for this type of shading, especially on these smaller ones. Doing good, about to watch Obi-Wan on Disney Plus soon after the Miami Boston game. Nice. I think one of my buddy Jacob said he finished it. I can't remember exactly what he said he didn't like about it, or oh, he said he wanted duels from like episode 3 the same way, but I haven't checked it out yet. I don't know when I will, but I probably will at some point. Hold on, I gotta make sure I angle this where I can actually see the light. We're gonna add some a little bit of shading up here on the top. Have you seen Jujutsu Kaisen, Dragon? It's only the first 2 episodes, not the whole series, so a lot can happen. That's true. I didn't know it was only the first 2 episodes. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even finish. To be fair, I didn't even finish uh the Mandalorian. Like I know what happens, and that's probably why I didn't finish it because I know what happens. Um, Everything gets ruined on every form of social media these days, but it was good. Like I liked it. Like Mandalorian was a really cool show. I'll probably watch Obi-Wan. I was pretty excited about it, especially whenever I first heard, just because Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen are both coming back. Episode 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen, honestly, it is such a good show. The movie, if you haven't seen the movie, highly recommend. I went to see that in theaters, and honestly, I would love to go again. But at this point, I think I'm just gonna wait for it to come out on like where you can buy it. You know. Let's see. Throw some shading up here. And I think, oh, hold on. Get over my, getting the blurry visions. And throw some more of that style. Wait, hold on, in episode 3, do you know who this is then? I can't remember when he comes into the show off the top of my head. Thank you for the like, Elias. Appreciate it, appreciate it. There we go. I think I need more lighting. I mean, I have like my actual drawing desk. This is not my drawing desk. This is my laptop desk, but easiest way to get the camera so we can actually do this stream. Um, and I'm actually gonna throw a little bit of shading right here. Just because we want to, at least I want to, um, have this hair specifically like hanging over that hair. So it's gonna cause that amount of shading, at least a little bit. Same with like this area right here. We're gonna do some shading. We're also gonna cover up a little bit or shade a little bit of that other hair. And we're gonna go ahead and that's Itadori. It is not Itadori. So you haven't okay. So you haven't met this character yet, then. No, this is a curse user. From Jujutsu Kaisen, I believe. When do you meet? When do you meet Inumaki? Um, that episode like ooh neck pops. Maybe it's like 8? No. Maybe? No, I maybe 8. Um let's also throw some. We also want to throw in just a little bit of shading right here around the lip because it's kind of curling up to create this depth. Uh, Now because of that, we're gonna add just a very minimal amount of well, literally just a couple scratch scratch lines in here. Try to add some more like depth to the eyebrows as well. Well, shows how much I need to keep watching. No, dude, honestly, it's a really good show. I do recommend the movie, and you can actually watch the movie without having to watch the show because the movie's a prequel. So definitely worth a watch. It has a lot of like, well, obviously because it's a movie, it has a lot of good animation, but it's Jujutsu Kaisen animation on just a whole other level. It's great. Um, where else? We also want to add some shading down here to like the chin area. And then for here, this little area that's kind of just underneath, we're just gonna shade this one in, kind of like how we did with the other, like over here in these areas. We're gonna do this with a pen, so it's gonna stay a little bit better. And then there, we're getting there. We're almost done. We definitely need to shade in the forehead, underneath the hair. We wanna So I will say from uh, Jujutsu Kaisen, my favorite character is probably gonna be Fushiguro. Um, I don't know why. Like in every anime or manga from that style, or like not style, but like in general, except for Sasuke. Sasuke is the exception, as is Yuno from Black Clover. But the like Fushiguro and then Aki from Chainsaw Man. Another who's another good one. Uh, but it's like it's that side character that actually like cares, but they just don't like they just appear to not care. Fushiguro is a really well written version of that, as is Aki. Like Aki from Chainsaw Man is just top tier. I'm actually working on another Chainsaw Man drawing, and honestly, it's I haven't finished yet because I just haven't brought myself to finish it yet because it's a bit of a rough one as far as like things that it brings from the actual story of Chainsaw Man. I think I'm actually going to um yeah, it's It's not one that I want to finish personally, but I mean I do because like I really like how it's turning out. But it's also throwing hairs like I mentioned earlier. Definitely recommend Chainsaw Man. That's easily for me one of my top 10 realistically Japanese stories. Like regardless of whether it's manga or anime, like I love the Chainsaw Man story and the arc of like part one because the 98, 97 chapters of it is just part one of the story. So can't wait to see how that actually continues. Um, this also took me a lot longer than I thought it would. To be fair, it's a lot bigger than I was actually planning, and I didn't really understand how big this was going to turn out. But it turned out really good. I like it. Still some shading I have to do on the top parts of the hair, but I think for the most part, we're basically done. Let's see, let's just we also have these little bits. Forget about this. Throw that there. So what shows are you watching right now, brother? Good old dragon. You watching anything other than Obi-Wan or Kenobi? Mm, all right. I think we're gonna call it there. Been fun. I think we're. I want to do another one of these. I definitely need to remember how long this actually takes. Because this, I thought we were gonna be able to get through a couple characters. Because now I was not expecting an hour, almost 2 hour drawing. Um, but if you want to see anybody else drawn from any other manga or comics, I might also do some practice days. Finished Moon Knight, really no other series in a while. Haven't started Moon Knight. I'm behind on like all the Marvel stuff. I have not watched the Captain America and the Winter Soldier. I've not watched. I watched a couple episodes of the What If. That was pretty entertaining for sure. Um, but yeah, no, I'm pretty behind on Marvel. I've been mainly just watching anime, reading manga, playing video games, or drawing. Really. Um, yeah, if you guys want to see anybody else, make sure to let me know, and I will call it there for the night. It's been fun. Catch you guys on the next stream.